Hello, Lost Ark enjoyer. My name is Fanks. Today we're going to talk about a couple tips on how to maximize your journey on the Jumpstart server. This is a video for experienced player, or at least those that have knows about all the systems in Lost Ark. Mostly, it's more of a reminder list on what to do to make sure you maximize your time and your goal and anything that you can acquire in the game. So if you're a new player, please watch my other video that will come out either tomorrow or the day after. It's going to go through every step in detail to make sure you're not lost, because there's lots of things to know in Lost Ark. So here we go. All right, so first point is we're getting a putting cap pass with the Jumpstart server. It's going to bring us to 1415 right away. I'm uncertain if we're going to be able to use it Story Express if you haven't used it on that server, which would be a good thing. If you're going all out, you want to have multiple characters, I recommend you use the putting cap power pass on one character and then the Story Express on another. You can use it as soon as you reach the first town, Retramis. You reach the guy with the that gives you a horse. It's right when you go out the church. You can activate it then at event quest here. Select the character you want to use it and start event. Yeah, because the rewards at the end for the new Story Express, yeah, it gives you a relic set once you complete it. So it's great. It's a great reward if you use the capacity on one. He's already going to be close to getting it, but the second character, if you want to go through all the stories, you get a relic set at the end, so that would be worth it, especially if you want to remind yourself of the story. Number two, doing your dailies. Using a putting cap power past the 1415, straight out, you can start doing your chaos dungeon, your garden raids, all the weekly content stuff. I recommend you even if you start over and you blend into the story, just do your dailies every day. Get the rewards, and since it's a new server with independent economy, I'm pretty sure the leap stones are gonna go for a crazy price at the beginning. So I recommend you sell absolutely every tradable worth of trading. Leapstone went for 500 gold the first few days of the launch, so that's an insane amount of gold for the beginning of the game. The crystal price right now is much higher, but it will be lower on the Jumpstart server. So it would be a good time to sell all your consumables, do your dailies early, especially T3. They're gonna sell for a lot, and then get yourself some crystal. It's going to be extremely worth it to either expand your storage or any other. If you want skins or anything else that can be used with the crystal. I'm talking also crystal and aura. So if you can stack up a little bit of crystal with an inflated leapstone price, just sell the tradables. It's going to be really worth it. Okay, so third would be a trade skill. You have multiple different kind of jobs. You use your life energy for it. It replenishes about every 2 days. Don't waste it. We're gonna have extreme XP increase at the new server. Craft yourself some decent tools when you get the chance, and just don't miss out on the life energy, because it's a lot of money. The market will not be the same, but you can always check it out. Sometimes the fish is at ridiculous price. Sometimes ancient relic is even higher. So just don't waste this. It's an insane amount of gold, especially when you're starting. So yeah, don't miss out on those. All right, so next on the list would be Yuna's task. This one has my favorite, Bleak Night Fog, because I'm trying to get the Abrams Wound, which is a really great boat early game. I know Pirate Ship is going to be reworked, but it is still a great boat that you can have quite early. It gives me Leapstone, and it's one of the to me, one of the quests I use my skip tickets on, because otherwise it's going to take forever to complete it all. And then I did 2 more Leapstone for this character because I was pushing it quite hard. Organize your roster. I'll be playing 6 character quite early, so I will probably do Leapstone on my 2 main guy. I want to push as fast as possible. Then I might have silver, so maybe 3 low pang and 1 character that's gonna be doing life skill points. Where is it? It's items here. If you do all quests, skill, is it? Whoops. Search. Reputation, I think it's here maybe. Skill, here we go. So these two here on Wisdom Island. And yeah, if you check the reward at the end, they give skill point potion. This is really, really worth it. You might want to also push for Masterpiece. There's multiple ones. Lots of Masterpiece you can get there. I will probably start with Silver, but really soon when I see that I have enough Silver to own properly, I will switch to Masterpiece because they will give me lots of gold on the long run. What else is really good to get? Giant's Heart. Giant's Heart gives really good reward too. So worth it for more skill points. Wealth Rune here, blue. So Giant's Heart are really good also on the long run. Giant's Heart. Here we go. Next point is play one character to 1490 first. I think my first one was this Deadblade. Why? Because in your base, you go into right here. Well, this doesn't matter. Okay, in the lab, you can actually learn. I'll go to acquired research because I've learned them. Roaster help. Here we go. Increase tier 2 owning success rate. Reduce the required XP for tier 2, and it goes to up to tier 3. So really important. You boost one character first to have cheaper rate for your alts. So really important. We're gonna have 14, 15 first, and with the next point, I'm gonna tell you how to get lots of mats to push your first character really far on the first week, so that after that you can have it's gonna cost you less in the long run. So really worth it. Next point. This one might sound a bit far-fetched, but to me, I feel it's a really powerful tool. Double classes. If you like a class, I recommend you do a second one of those. Let's say my main account has 3 gunslingers because I bought lots of level 9 gems and I wanted to maximize the investment. When I do my dailies, my weeklies, actually my raids, my gold earners, I do it with my gunslingers because they have really good gems and it's easier to clear content. It's easier to get accepted into group because I have really high gems. So let's say Deadblade here needs like a huge surge gem, and it's gonna shine a lot because his DPS pie is really I think it's 55% surge. One skill, one level 9 gem will make this class shine a lot. Well, you cannot do the same with sharpshooter. It needs more spread out damage gem, but still it's good to think if you have some alts, let's say, that does not require lots of gem, they're gonna make a really good cheap classes for your roster. So think about what you want to set up your main earners with. I think I would have put more bards into it. It's just because my main account uses so many supports. Supports is a go-to because there's always a shortage of supports. You get accepted in any group with supports. And then I chose Deadblade on this account because I didn't play on my main. Sharpshooter, yes, needs more gems. So especially if you like Sharpshooter, you need to invest into multiple gems to make it really shine. It's good to have multiple Sharpshooter, especially if you're maining Sharpshooter. In my case, Gunslinger costs a lot in gems. So I had multiple gunslingers because in this economy right now in the game on my main account, I think a full set of level 7 gems is about around 160,000 gold, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less depending on the economy, but that's a lot of gold. Okay, so if you plan to have like 6 characters, it's going to take a while before you have level 7s everywhere. So maybe for your first 6, try to double classes you like. It's not possible for new players because they don't know which class they like, but if you play a little bit, you can do that. It's going to help you especially with the books too. The books, you buying like the Surge book. First thing I did on this account is buying Surge book. Now, this one is having a pass, a super. It's not the Super Mukoko Express, it's the one that was given previously. But this one is already almost 5x3. I'm just missing adrenaline books. I think 4 of them, and she's gonna be 5x3 in like what, a month. So I was lucky with the frog. Let's say the frog Evan was there. I got cheap books, but still, it's gonna help a lot. So I have this guy has the Super Mukoko Express. He's 5x3. I have her also have. She has an Express. She's 5x3. But as soon as this one goes away, because it's gonna be the first one to go away, I'll be ready with my Surge book and Adrenaline book, and I can just have still keep cheap 5x3. So yeah, save books and gem, really really important. I have multiple of the same support, you know, same. They're cheap on gems. They are cheap to build. That I recommend that. Oh, I forgot to mention, really important, like, you can do that at the beginning of the game. Nothing stops you later if you unlock a couple more character slot to remove, like, let's say, a Deadblade or a Sorceress or one of the bars that you have or once you level up new characters. It's just, for the beginning, it's going to help you a lot to build without spending too much gold because everything's expensive in this game. And so is fiends and books and gems. So yeah, that's my recommendation. All right, next one is utilize all the content you can. And there's a lot. We're talking Chaos Dungeon, we're talking Guardians, we're talking Chaos Gate, which appears on the schedule. There's none today. World Boss, Ghost Ship. Do not forget the Chaos Line here. Weekly, it gives you a lots of mats, especially to push that first character of yours. Lots of stones. There's some that are already got here. Lots of great underleaf stone, lots of shards, rune. So yeah, it's really really worth it. This is a gold mine when you start a new account. And later on, you could also keep doing it to get card XP because my next points come in. It's going to be a farming deep dive. But still, you can also go to Anguished Island. They give you lots of good rewards too. The island's right here. If I recall, let's go see. Let's go see. I arrived. Okay, so amazing shop here. Overwhelm Rune, legendary engraving. If you choose a class that's really expensive, that's worth a lot of gold here. Gems, more engravings, and stones here. That's a lot of great honor leap stone you can get. So really worth the time. You can do this quest here daily to get entrance to the Garden of Despair. It was the same for the Chaos Line, except it is weekly. So there's a quest here usually. You pick the quest, and then it gives you 2 entrants to the Chaos Line. So just do those. They are gold mines when you start a new account, guys. Also, the exchange for Legion Raid has really good things to consider. Recently, they added those hope amulets, so those are really good for your tripods. You want to get the set first, though. Don't spend these before you got all your relic set first. But as soon as you got your relic set, these are level 4 tripods. You get some for the Vicus. You get some for the Vaulton that I already spent. Somewhere here, yeah. And then the same for Clown. If Clown is a bit scary at first, you could just do the rehearsal and still get, I think, points enough to get those level 4, which is great. You've got lots of stones again, lots of shards. See, I already took multiple of those. First character, it's maybe if you can clear the real one, clear the real Clown though, because there's a weird trick to it. You're better practicing the real clown than the rehearsal, because rehearsal is going to be taking your entry account. So yeah, I managed to easily push my characters to 4090 on the first week with the passes they gave before. I think I can do the same on the Jumpstart. First week 4090, at least 1475, before I start pushing other alts a little bit higher. Every week there's a event vendor with lots of rewards. Really important, always empty this shop. It's just free things for doing chaoses, guardians, and daily tasks. So just empty this shop every week. Really important. It's free. Well, you got to play a minimum to get it all, but I think it's quite doable with 3 times a week. So I got like 80% to all the shop usually if I do my dailies on 3 characters 3 times a week. So yeah, it's usually Nikon Pink event exchange here. Free mats, guys, free mats. Do not forget your cubes. The tower has been revamped. There's less floor. Good thing for us. I haven't even done it on this account. I'll do this soon. Yeah. See scale points here, additional runes, really worth it. So, and Transpire, guys. Transpire is I did it on when I was 1500 item level. I did straight up level 25. You don't need to do one by one, huh? If you're strong enough, you go click on 25 and you just clear 25. If you clear level 25 one go, it gives 9.6 million silver. Okay, that's a lot of silver. So that's gonna help push your first 2 characters. 10 million, almost 10 million silver. Also books for engravings, card XP. We were needing some earlier. Card packs. So really easy resources there. Next one, you gotta farm deep dive as soon as possible, guys. This account is about, like I said, 4 weeks old. I played 3 times a week, and it was kind of easy to get. You can open your Lost Ark merchant, the website, to follow them. You can favorite all deep dive. I also favorite, like, you have a plan and the important sets. I am also not learning any other cards, so I have lots of cards spread out on my other characters too. I feel like it's a waste of crystal at first. We don't have that many slots, and I absolutely don't want to spend additional crystal to unlock these, because I'd rather expend my roster storage. This is more valuable. It's really useful to transfer all kind of things to all my characters, or get some more crystalline effect. They're expensive, so yeah, I don't want to waste my crystal. So I'm only learning the important cards to get deep dive, because deep dive is a big increase in damage. We're talking 8% that you can get in 2 weeks, 3 weeks of daily login. So yeah, do that. Then I hear you tell me, but thanks, how will I get all this card XP? Pretty simple. You have some rapport in the lower zones. Let's say Thunder here. Well, for really little rapport that you can also farm at the same time as you're getting the cards. You buy the rapport items, just like here. There we go. You can use them on those little rapport guy by checking rewards. Thunder, I did it. This guy here gives a lot. That's 15 times 3k. It's a lot of XP. Same goes for Vivian. Yeah, Vivian, lots of XP here. Lots of XP. I maxed her out. There's a couple guys like that. So just do a quick check and get the card XP you want there. You will also acquire card XP from everything else, you know, chaos. Actually, no, you need the double. You need to be maxed out in cards to get it in from chaos. But you could get some. Yeah. The Fate Ember now gives some card XP, so never mind. I was right. You could also get it from the event weekly in the shop. You just empty that shop every week. Really important. So yeah. But that's the best trick, I'd say. Just do the report. All right. Another thing, in your first playthrough, you will not focus on all the islands, but they give lots of T2 mats. Especially right now, I don't have it on this account. It's done, but the Mokoko will send you to multiple islands that are giving really a lot of mats. So you should focus on those. I don't remember exactly which one they are, but you know, once you play your main character a lot, you will not have any more dailies and raids left. Just go do some islands. It's gonna give you mats to push a second character, a third character, because they give a lot of T2 mats in those islands. So really worth doing. We could go check it out on my other account. Rip, I cannot see because I'm done with my Mokoko challenge on my second account. So well, it's up to 1490. Okay, guys. So you can maybe do not push to 1490 the first week. Make sure you gather everything. The first week you'll probably do Vault and Vicus Clown anyway. So you won't get extra reward for Brel unless you really want to push it hard and do it for the additional Brel mats. That would be good. But my point is, there's a lot of mats to get from those schedule event gear upgrade trade skill collectible. You can get basically a second character, full materials and honing. They send you around the map to those islands, which I don't remember exactly which one it was, but they are in the Mokoko challenge. And if they're sending you to that island, it's because it gives lots of mats, believe me. So take a time to try to clear as much as possible. There's lots of challenge lists and everything. So yeah, clear it before you push to 1490 on the first week. Then maybe if you're done with it the first week, you can push it, or the second week. It's up to you. Yeah. Next trick will be when you do your gardens. Even if you're done and you actually acquired the gift, you could still farm galewinds. You can do you get per raid level 1 galewind. So if you haven't acquired all of them, since you're starting the game, galewind is kind of good for everything. Like if you don't have runes, you just get more galewinds until you get better. So it's easy. You can farm just over and over the bosses. They drop even though you already got the reward. So just take your main that you push to 1475 the first week, or 1490. You can go with friends or you can go alone. It's easy enough, especially for the first 4 is really easy. Yeah, you could do that. This is 960. You can kill this guy in about like 1 minute and a half. I farmed for less than 1 hour. I got all 4 first raid level Gilwin. Just do the easiest one. Frostel Gaia here, or Lovacromanium, Dark Legoros, or you pick the smallest map maybe. Not sure which they are exactly, but I just I think it's when I was doing Lavacromanium. You need to destroy the guy, but I was kind of one-shotting the guy so hard it didn't really matter, because you need to search for the Frost Guy, and he's far sometime in the map. So just farm these. It's really worth it at the beginning. It feels better when you have Galewind to most of your skills, especially if you have some slot open for other runes in your skills. And most importantly, guys, make friends. Invite people to play again if they're nice, they're funny and nice. Make a static, join a guild, join a Discord, join a community. There's a lot of people that are willing to help you out. People that loves the game, they want more people to play it because they enjoy it and they want to share the fun. So yeah, try to join a little community. And don't hesitate to ask for help. I'm pretty sure you're gonna receive not always, but most of the time some help. All right. So there's a lot that we could talk about. There's multiple things in this game, but I think these are the most important for the first 2 weeks, let's say, that you should be focusing on. It's gonna get you set to raid without too much problem. If everybody has followed this guide a little bit with the cards, the runes, the mats, you should all be able to have a character that at least 1475 or something like that. I hope so on the first week. I'm gonna see myself tomorrow. I'm gonna start over again with the Jumpstart. See you there, guys. If you wanna come play with us, I wanna play on East. The channel is Thanks. So come and say hello and come and ask questions if you have any. See you soon.